This is Gerardo Del Real with Resource Stock Digest. Joining me today is the president and CEO of Dolly, Varden, Silver, Mr. Shawn Khunkhun. Shawn, it's great to have you on. How are you today, sir?
I'm doing excellent, Gerardo. Feeling very, very grateful.
Well, listen, a lot to be grateful for. You and I saw each other at the New Orleans Investment Conference. The conference was great. Dolly Varden obviously had a lot of the participants' attention. And the news you put out today is nothing short of spectacular. Once again, you just hit 461 grams per ton, silver equivalent over 26.99 meters. That includes 2,260 grams per ton, silver equivalent over half a meter. This on an 81-meter step out at Wolf. Congratulations. I love the context on it.
Yeah, thanks, Gerardo. It's been a really big week for Dolly Varden, but specifically, looking at these results, we've got 7 deposits on the property. 2 are past producing mines. We're talking about today is the Wolf deposit, and Wolf has really been, I would say, the most significant expansion of new mineralization and discovery at the project. And what started as a vein at surface, we've now got about a kilometer of strike length. And what we're finding is, as we drill this, further and further down dip, the vein, we're drilling 30 meters of mineralization, 27 meters. Like, this is not only a high grade silver vein, but it's extremely strong width. And what makes today's news particularly unique and special and different from previous news releases is, Dolly Varden is a high grade project. We have on average about 300 grams per ton of silver, which we also got in this intercept. But the difference was we just tagged into a big base metal zone, and that base metal zone has increased the grade and gotten us an additional 50%. And so we reported 461 grams of silver equivalent over 27.
Well, listen, there's a reason that you just closed a $10 million strategic investment by Hecla. You and I spoke a few weeks back, and I mentioned that I thought that Dolly Varden seemed like a logical takeout target. The positioning is interesting. Did you want to comment on that a bit?
Yeah, and that kind of what I was talking about. It's been a big week for Dolly Varden. We closed the $10 million investment from Hecla on Thursday. And I think it's a big thing in this market, and you know this well. It's very, 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 very difficult. Like, with a $500 venture exchange, it might as well be at zero. There is no interest out there for the 1,500 companies, and so there's maybe 200 projects that can be moved forward and get some financing. And so for us to be able to do a financing at virtually no discount, with no warrants, and pay no fees on it, I think is very, very good for our shareholders. And I really feel like we sold the shares to a group that is not going to be a seller of stock in the future. So that's really important. Is we've sold the securities to a sticky shareholder. But most importantly, I think what Hecla has demonstrated here, they've been interested in Dolly Varden for over a decade, but they've gone from investing a few $100,000 a year to, in 2022, investing $10 million, and once again in 2023, investing $10 million. So now they're up to a 15% ownership stake. And I think it really goes to show that they are celebrating what they're seeing with the drill bit. And they think this project has the potential to become economic.
Speaking of the drill bit, what comes next? Lots of assays pending. You mentioned the 7 deposits. We all know the exploration upside is substantial. Walk us through the next couple of quarters, Shawn. Exciting times, obviously.
Yeah, so we about 51,000 meters this year. That was done in 115 drill holes. We have 70 of those drill holes still to report. So the majority of the drilling has not been reported. And so those are the catalysts. And, we've seen the share price appreciate. And it's been on the back of all this discovery news. Today's news is one of 3 result-oriented press releases we've had out, and the other results have been good. 381 grams of silver over 30 meters, about 350 grams of silver over 18 meters. The results are actually getting better, and I'm hoping that the 70 drill holes that we're going to report are going to continue to show the rich nature of this growing deposit.
Looking forward to those results. Thank you as always for your time, Shawn. As I mentioned, exciting times for Dolly Varden and shareholders.
Thanks for having me on, Gerardo.
All right, we'll chat again soon.
Thank you.
Hey everybody, Gerardo Del Real here. If you're enjoying the content that you just saw, you can let us know in 3 simple steps. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and please share across your network and on social media. Take care, everybody.